What up, everybody? Good morning. This ain't gonna be a long live. I got shit I got to do, man. We're gonna talk about some of Mook's comments. Social media going crazy over Chester's performance at BL6, and we're gonna talk about the RBE announcement of Jae Millz versus Eness. Pancake salute. Let me just tweet this link out real quick. Pardon y'all. Who we got up in? Salute, Pancake salute, T-Boo. Alright, good Sunday morning to everybody. Again, I said this recently, I'm gonna say it again. I know that like some people, I've gotten a few text messages, tweets, and people asking me why I haven't been putting out a lot of content lately. And honestly, it's a lot going on. I've been working on a project behind the scenes, which we've alluded to once or twice. Besides that, man, between work and family and other shit going on, it's been damn near impossible. If you watch any of my blogs, if you're new to this or anything like that, then I try to break down battles. I don't break them down every fucking bar. Like, I don't, you gotta not have a life to do something like that. But I do like to present bars and explain to you more why I thought somebody won a battle. Lately, it's been hard for me to do that. Sometimes it's been taking me 2 to 3 days to finish one battle. I just got a lot going on. But soon, I will find a way to start putting out more stuff. But in the meantime, you can always subscribe to the Union channel. We always got stuff coming up from there. Salute to my brethren, DME and Visual. And again, salute to everybody who supports us, man. Good morning, FHSClub. 2I, salute. So, first off, I want to talk about the Mook shit. Like, everybody was going at him for the whole shit about him telling that chick, that white girl. Y'all know the whole situation that happened. I'm not talking about that. But apparently Joe Budden had something to say about it, and I think Mook, in his response to Joe, somehow was just talking about how he's the greatest battle rapper ever. And I didn't watch the interview. I don't give a fuck to watch the interview. Salute Harlem Fresh. Andrea, good morning. The main reason why I'm commenting on it is because I see social media in the last few days. First off, rest in peace to Tech once again. If you guys don't know, they will be having a viewing for him April 4th in Philly. That's Thursday, April 4th. I plan on doing a blog about that, probably maybe tonight or tomorrow. Anyway, so Mook's response, in his response, which I didn't listen to, I'm openly saying that, I just see the backlash, everybody going crazy on him on Twitter the last 2 days. If I'm not reading something about Tech, I'm reading something about people's response to Mook saying he's the greatest. And what I can't understand is there's a lot of you motherfuckers who have a problem with what he said, but prior to the Verb battle, Mook was God to y'all. Mook was the end all be all of fucking battle rap to y'all. And now, since he took that loss and that whole dumb shit that he said to that white girl, got motherfuckers second guessing his place in the culture. So when I said, people were saying that Verb didn't deserve to be on the stage with Mook prior to the battle. I said Mook don't deserve being on the stage with Verb prior to the battle. Everybody, went in on me for saying these things, but now y'all going crazy on Mook for his comments. Like, I don't understand this. Y'all gotta make y'all mind up. All right, none of us like the shit that he said to the white girl. And I should stop saying white girl too. What he said to the girl, to the woman, we didn't like what he said. I don't think that erases the fact that y'all thought he was God in battle rap. That's one. Number two, what's wrong with that man saying he's the greatest when y'all been telling him that for years? That man cannot, listen, if there was a battle rap event right fucking now, and we all of us walked in that shit, and Mook walked in there, I guarantee you, between some of the people we with and some of the people who are already in that fucking venue, before Mook walks out that venue, he done heard over 100 times that he's the fucking the GOAT of battle rap. But because now y'all didn't like some other comments that he made and shit like that, now there's something wrong with him making that statement. He would never think that way if y'all didn't make him feel that way. So I don't understand the backlash. I don't understand people getting all up on, oh, Mook need to get the fuck up out of here with this and saying he the great. Y'all made him feel that way. Y'all made him feel that way. No matter what that man do, he the greatest to y'all. Now there is no denying that Mook is a legend and Mook is a great in this culture. But y'all made him feel like he's a fucking god, and now y'all trying to take the god complex away from him. And that shit don't make any sense to me. I just don't get it. Majority of fans just following narratives is easier than thinking for yourself. I agree. Mook been there saying this for years. Fake outrage era. Yes, there's hella groupies like how Jazz do. Oh shit. I'm just reading the comment that Jazz comment. Those aren't my words. Yeah, man, I just think that was corny, man. So let's move on to the next one, the next portion of this. Chess. So I am also one of the people who didn't think that this chess verse Geechee Gotti should have happened in this way. But if you go back and watch the blog, I openly said, yo, what's wrong with this battle happening? Especially if supposedly Geechee asked for it. I didn't understand the narrative. If you watch that Union episode, it was me and DME going back and forth about it. So now we're seeing, everybody was wondering, like hoping that the guy doesn't choke. Well, let me say this. It's like half of people was hoping he didn't choke, half the people were saying it's a matter of time before he choked. So Chess apparently goes off and has a great battle with Geechee. A lot of people still saying Geechee won, but they're saying Chess showed up and showed out. And that's great to hear. But then I'm hearing people, I'm seeing it all over my timeline on Twitter. People saying, oh, I told y'all so, I told y'all this and I told you. First off, get up off that man's sack, because y'all was not going crazy and fucking trying to back him any other time. That's number one. Number two, let's not act like people having the thought that this guy can choke or talking about the possibility of him choking. Don't act like that shit ain't warranted. See, I look at that like the NJT effect. The dude could do no wrong in this fucking culture, because as long as he gives you a moment, you change your mind frames. If he can sit there and give you a fucking, if he could bounce around on that stage and bigger nine and all that old other shit, y'all have to forget all the other shit that he's done. So now Chess has a dope showing, and now all is forgiven. Now we bugging for saying there's a possibility the man's gonna fucking choke. What does his track record show you? And we're wrong for saying that now? Like, yo, and then even deeper than that is, let me speak for me. I don't want to see that man fail. I don't want to see that guy be gone from the culture. If you watch anything I've said in my blogs, one thing I respected about him is after he chokes, he tries to get it back, and he seems genuinely remorseful and embarrassed that it happened. Now, recently I heard some of his interviews, and that kind of changed my mind. Like, damn, this dude's blaming everybody else but himself for that. But at the end of the day, let's not act like people want to see this dude under the fucking battle rap stage and shit. Like, no, that's not what it is. At the end of the day, we can only expect what it is you put out there. So if he had a great performance, I am fucking happy for him. This is what I wanted to see. But let's not act like when we support something, when we put our money up for tickets, when we put our money up for pay-per-views, when we take time out of our private fucking life to be able to be at events and stuff like that, don't act like we don't have the right to be upset when someone is fucking choking or gives us a bullshit performance. That one semi-good or decent performance cannot erase all the shit that happened. It can make you forgive the person, and that's too strong because nobody give a fuck about that, but it can make you overlook things to the degree like, yo, you know what, this is what he did, but this is what he just gave us. This is dope. I'm happy for him, and this is what I want to see going forward. That's how I feel. But I'm not going to sit there and act like it wasn't warranted, you expecting that things wasn't going to go right. So, you know, when I see all this shit and people jumping on Twitter and, oh, I told y'all, and Oh, this and this. Oh, y'all was what the fuck was the shit? There was a specific word that people use, but it was a basically they trying to say like we're predicting that the guy's gonna choke. That's not it. But it's not that we're predicting that. I mean, maybe some people did predict it, but that's not the masses. And at the end of the day, don't act like, even if someone did predict that, don't act like they don't have a fucking reason to. Stop it. Stop the bullshit. That's nonsense, man. That's whack. Salute to everybody who was able to be in that building and witness. From what I'm seeing on Twitter, people are saying the event went dope. The main thing that I'm seeing is that the venue wasn't the greatest. Apparently there was a lot of talking through stuff because, and I don't know this, I'm only going off what I see on my timeline. People were saying that there was a bar in the middle of the venue and there was people talking. Apparently Jay the Nightwing versus Madface may have gotten interrupted behind the owner of the fucking place talking through the shit or whatever the case was. Again, I don't know this to be fact. I wasn't there. I'm going off what I saw on my timeline. It's fucking my fault, y'all. I'm pretty sure this chat is roasting me right now, but it was beyond my control. I saw some footage of G-Lo's lives, but I guess it's off to the side, midway down the link for the room. That might have been a bar. Okay. Legend with the 3G. No, sir. No, sir. I don't know what the fuck just happened. It might be just, I dropped this phone. I've been dropping this phone lately, man. Anyway, I'm looking at probably getting that fucking, that S10. I don't know. But, anyway, salute to everybody who did their thing on Born Legacy 6. You know, I'm just happy to hear that the whole event pretty much went great. You know what I'm saying? That was good to hear. All right, so the announcement of fucking Eness versus Jae Millz, the rematch. How are y'all feeling about this? I got mixed feelings. I think that this is a dope matchup. This should have been Jae Millz' comeback. Now, I respect Jae Millz for wanting to battle K-Shine. I thought just like many other people that him battling K-Shine, he was way out of his league, and I was in the building. So trust me, I was there. I saw it in the building, and I saw it on pay-per-view. He was way out his fucking league against K-Shine. It would have made sense for this comeback battle to be against Eness. I think that would have been way more understandable, and would give him a chance for it to be a little more equal playing grounds. Even though I think Ness is gonna kill him. Ness been around. Ness battled people from this era and all that shit, man. Like, I think Ness gonna kill him. But how do I feel about the announcement? First off, in terms of battle rap, now regardless of the league, I really hate the fact that there's a lot of matchups in the last few years being made. Well, let me say the last 2 years at least. There's been a lot of matchups being made that involved a Philly legend, so to speak. And these battles are not taking place in Philly. And I still don't understand this shit. Jae Millz versus Eness might actually be a fire battle that people might clamor to in fucking Philly, because Philly's waiting for a big event, man. Jae Millz don't belong on that stage against Eness. But it probably makes more sense. I think this battle announcement would have had a little more excitement to it had it happened before the K-Shine and Jae Millz battle, man. Honestly, like, the fact that he showed up the way he did against K-Shine makes you not give a fuck about him and Eness. Now, if you guys don't know, him and Eness battled many years ago on the Making the Band TV show. So this is why it goes with the whole theme that RB is doing. But my problem is, like, this is just happening at the wrong time. So, like, okay, like, we're gonna watch it because it's part of the pay-per-view. But had this been a battle that's standing on its own or a headliner, I don't think that it would do well because people just only gonna go off what they seen from Jae Millz, you know. LP stacking bread for the inevitable Diz versus Matt battle. Well, I hope that don't happen. Remember that? Yeah. I didn't see what was that last comment. I'd rather see Freddie P versus Chopper City. Pancakes is wild, man. I just don't. To me, I think Eness is gonna 3-0 him. Like I said, Eness has his own style, and Eness has battled plenty of guys from different eras. And I really think that Jae Millz is gonna sell the fight, which he should. I think he's gonna sell the fight. He's probably gonna make people think that he's coming with the best shit ever, like he said he was against Shine. Could he have learned from his loss? I want to say yeah, but it's difficult to say yeah because after the battle, no matter what interview he did or whatever the case, he was feeling like he beat Shine. I don't know how, I don't know where, I don't know, but he was, you know, I remember in the battle, didn't he blame the crowd at one point? What was that, in his third round? Like, that, I just don't see it. I'm trying to figure out a way to, because I don't want to come off so negative, man, but I don't see how he stands a chance in that ring against a seasoned Eness. Eness knows how to work the crowd. Eness knows how to put together rounds and bars in this era. Eness flow and performance will get you hyped with him. That Philly flow, you know what I'm saying? And I just don't see how Jae Millz survives this, man, and it's gonna look bad. So now I have to ask y'all, if it wasn't for the fact that Hitman, the Bill Collector, and Math and what the fuck is Math battling? And Charlie Clips. If it wasn't for Math and Charlie Clips, Hitman and Bill Collector, how would you feel about Eness versus Jae Millz being a headliner? Do you think that will be worth your money? Do you feel like that matchup alone could carry the card in terms of interest? Millz been real quick. I hope it humbled him some. Real quiet, excuse me. Yeah, he wasn't. There had been a big event. No, there hasn't been no. I don't know why. No big event in Philly, and it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. I just don't get it. Make sure RBE think Millz signed a 5-battle deal with RBE. Yeah, I mean, from what he alluded to during the K-Shine run, he alluded that he had like it was a two battle deal. I'm hoping it ain't a 5-battle deal, or was it? Did he say 5? I don't know. I know. Yo, you're right. He might have. I don't think he said 5 battles. But anyway, I don't want to see him battle 5 times on RBE. But our opinions could change. He might show up against Eness and have learned his lesson and really go up there and fucking wreck shop. You know, we can't act like that's not a possibility. Anything can happen. It's just like boxing. You know, it's like I was watching boxing last night, and all I kept thinking is how much I always compare boxing and battle rap, because it's just like on any day, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? One punch can end the fight, and it's almost the same in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So Jae Millz can get up there and have a fucking incredible round, and people might walk away feeling like he really won and like he really took things to another level. You know, I don't know. Personally, like I said, I don't really see that happening. But it's always a possibility. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, man. I mean, I'm already been on this blog 21 minutes. A lot longer than what I expected to. I have other things I want to talk about, but I got shit to do this afternoon, and right now I have to go get some food shopping done and get upstairs to my kids, go to the movies. So who knows, if I'm free later on, I'm gonna jump back on live and talk about a few other things. If not, then hopefully tomorrow I'll be putting out a blog. Thank you all for rocking with me. Salute to everybody in the chat. If you haven't subscribed, this is a great time to do so. Hit the bell, hit the alert thing. Another thing too, Go purchase your union hoodies and t-shirts. I'm gonna be, in these next few days, I'm gonna be trying to put together another some more artwork to get some shirts done. But don't quote me on it being done this week. I got a lot going on, but that is my goal, to come up with another design to put up for purchase. Again, remember, when you purchase these hoodies and t-shirts, what you're doing is you're basically supporting us, where we can, like I said before, the plan is for all of us to get together to go to an event this year again. So your purchases go towards that. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for supporting us. Also, when you do purchase your merchandise, you know, send us a picture on Twitter or Instagram. You know, let us know that you got it so we can repost it also, and we could thank you directly for your purchase, because it does mean something to us. You know what I'm saying? So thank you all for rocking with us. Salute to you guys. Get in the comment section. Let me know what is your thoughts about all the things I talked about in this blog. And again, salute. Enjoy your day.